Kicks it to centre wing. Micken fits the ball clear. Stevens. Oh, Romero. Beautifully tackled by Lindner. Stevens this time off the ground. Carey. Stevens again. Angus. Oh, that was a shocking hand pass. Throws everywhere. Maynard on the bottom. The ball finally scooped out the back. In fact, that's just how it was. It was a throw, says the umpire, against Maynard. And it'll be a free to North to be taken by Schwass or Rock. It's going to be Rock. So Anthony Rock, probably too far out to score. He's 60 metres out. Sean Smith making the lead.
Now, the only fellow in the goal square is Micken. The two leads have come from both Smith and Longmire, and there is nothing for the little fellow to kick to.
So you have to try to go long, which he does. Oh. Spiral punt kick. He's got onto it. Oh, he's got a goal. Great kick. The only option left, and he comes up trumps. 107 to 118, and if the pattern continues the way it has done, Peter, as Maynard comes off, then Adelaide will get the next goal.
Well, there's nothing better, Peter, if you can get onto one of those torps. Now, you wouldn't have got onto too many in your life.
Didn't have to. I was kicking drop punch from out there, Don.
But it is a magnificent feeling. It just continues on. That was a good kick by the little fellow.
Well, here go North Melbourne again. Wayne Schwass gets in a hand pass. Anthony Rock hooks it back to half forward. Hart.
Well done.
Oh,
that was good play by Hart.
Was that a good pressure mark, Don?
My word, that was terrific play then. Well, Schwass should have had a shot on his right foot, tried to do it on the left.
Well, this game's not over yet. Holding the man decision to North Melbourne to Longmire. The short one is on. Oh, bad pass, Johnny Longmire. Allows Hart to come in with Jamison. Now Smart will break away. Kicks it to the centre of the ground. Peter German's got it. He'll swing onto the left foot. Brings it to the half-forward line, and it's a diving mark taken by Kerry. They've taken Maynard off the ground. Don't know about that. He's held Kerry tonight.
Well, Kerry has played on the ball, but Bartlett is just not quick enough up there, and Kerry getting away on that occasion. But nonetheless, it was a good kick by German, and they're hard to stop for any backman when the ball's delivered in that way, and the full-back or the forward is in front.
I can't believe they've taken Maynard off. As we see Wayne Carey from 40 metres directly in front. The kick is close. It's a goal. North Melbourne hit back hard.
2 goals for Kerry. And it's a thriller. 5 points the difference. A kick in it at the MCG.
Well, they certainly come home with a wet sail on North Melbourne side. There's never going to be a problem with distance as far as Carey was concerned. He let a long bomb go earlier in this quarter, but only kicked a point. Accuracy was a question, but a real pressure kick. 5 points the difference, and it's on.
Back into the centre. 5 points in it. Adelaide have led all night. North Melbourne coming home as they did against Geelong when they booted 8-3 in the last quarter. Can they get the next one? German off the ground. Romero. Lee. Marshall. Left foots it towards centre wing. And Craig Scholl stands his ground well.
Anthony Stevens is injured too. He's limping.
Not a long kick from Scholl. Down it comes to McCarthy.
Yes, he was held.
Possession. And McCarthy to take the free kick. Too far out to score.
Play on.
Some goalies called play on the umpire. Didn't seem to go over the mark. Longmire up high. Lee off the ground. Tregenza should gather it inside the boundary line in front of Schwass. He's gained a few metres for his side, but he's put it over close to the centre wing position with 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the match.
A smart play by Tregenza. Could have got back onto it had the ball bounced to the left.
So it's Gallagher and Micken. What a thriller. Abernathy was up from behind. Filkey and Tregenza collide. McGuinness might be able to make amends if he doesn't go out of bounds. From a standing start, the spiral punt kick, 2-on-1. Scholl goes for the fist at the ball. Looping hand pass over the top. Lindner looking for holding the ball.
There was leg, Lindner.
Klug, 2-on-1. He might have been in the same predicament, Don. Off the ground, lip tap. Filkey inside the boundary line. The ball is still in play. Allison applies the tackle. He didn't have it, surely that's holding the man. And it is. A free kick will be taken by Grantley Filkey.
Well, I wouldn't knock these umpires. I reckon they've been fantastic too. They've let it go tonight. It's been terrific. And then they paid the fair dinkum free kick.
Well, just watch this. Ellison thinking the ball's still in the possession of Filkey, but it just happened to roll out of distance.
Filkey from 55 metres. Is it a mark? No. Chance for the Crows
Free
over
kick.
the back.
No, that's a free kick.
No, it's a free kick and 50. A free kick in 50 metres. So the ball will be brought halfway between centre half back and centre of the ground for North.
Well, we could see that Roberts was really manhandled after missing that mark, and the Crows played on after the free kick had been awarded to Roberts. 5
points the margin. Can North Melbourne steal it? And they would be pinching this. The Crows have deserved to win it. There's Micken, 2 bites of it, couldn't take it. Gallagher, a hurry kick to the half-forward line. Carey the mark.
Well, Petty's going to make the distance from here. Again, accuracy is going to be the problem. Here it is, a good mark, eyes for the ball. Bartlett in front, just not quite good enough, Bartlett.
Well, we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds of play left in this game. Wayne Carey's got a chance to put North Melbourne in front by a point. He'll kick from the 50-metre mark. He is a long kick. There's the drop punt, beautiful balance. And I think he's put it through. He has. North Melbourne by a point.
What a game. North were in front early in the first quarter, but Adelaide has led ever since. And I think you used the word pinched, Peter. Maybe they will pinch it.
Big high kick from Gallagher. Kerry, the mark. What interests me was the long run-up and the big bomb. 50 metres out. A good kick in the last quarter.
1 point the difference.
Gallagher's getting up now on the centre bounce.
And might be a free kick to Rock.
Can I make 1 point? Why did they take Maynard off Kerry with the game had to be won?
Good question, Pete. Two North Melbourne players nearly spoil each other. Sean Smith's come out with the mark. The umpire's paid him.
Everything seems to be going North's way at the moment.
Sean Smith began tonight on the bench, coming up for his 9th kick. 2.5 minutes left. Adelaide does not want him to kick a goal because they'd have to get 2 goals then to win it. Longmire makes the lead, but then ducks back. Sean Smith, stuttery run-up, kicks from 50. Off the hands, one behind. So Adelaide needs a goal. They've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get it. 120 to 118. So the game is still there to be won. And the coaches are silent. The clock stops until Lee kicks back in. Scott Lee favours the outer side. Not a huge kick. Jamison in front and marks in front of Larkin.
Great mark. Just too big, Jamison.
So can Adelaide mount something from this? Jamison's kicked 2 goals already himself tonight. They were early in the game. Gallagher got edged out of it by Klug. Ball on the ground. Liptak trying to pick it up. A couple of North Melbourne players there as well, and it's going to be a bounce. 1 minute 40 left in the contest.
Well, the ball on centre wing. Adelaide, who really have controlled the game all night. They deserve to win, but North might pinch it. They lead by a goal, North. Here's a chance. Tony McGuinness on the right foot to the full forward line, but a good mark taken there by Craig Scholl under extreme duress. Scholl looking for an option. He's going to kick long. There's the kick out the centre wing. Adelaide have to take a mark here. Carey dragged off the ball. Hurry kick was by Larkin. Scott Lee up in front. Can't take the mark. Charges after. It's got to tap it out of this contest, Scott Lee. And the umpire will come in and bounce. They've been consistent all night on that rule.
50 seconds left. Sean Smith setting himself.
Kerry's going to do the ruck wing. He's got to hit it towards the boundary. No, it's Gallagher's got to hit it towards the boundary line. Micken's got to hit it towards goal.
Tried to. McDermott. Bartlett in trouble. Is that holding the ball? It is, says the umpire.
That's too slow.
That is the worst move I've ever seen, I reckon, to take that kid off who was killing Carey.
You mean Maynard?
He took Maynard off the ground and brought back Bartlett, who had a shocker of a night.
Well, this might be
unbelievable. And Carey's come and kicked 2 goals.
Wayne Carey, kick number 12.
Too far out. He'll have to let this go from 70 metres.
Couldn't score from there. Tries the spiral punt, as Anthony Rock did before.
Good mark.
And Micken drops back to take a very safe mark. The time might have been Adelaide. He goes to the member stand side, looking for Smart. There's the play and there's the siren. North Melbourne have stolen the game from Adelaide by 2 points. 18-12 to 18-10. And Sean Smith is pretty happy. What a finish. You mentioned that taking of Maynard off. Did it really make the difference? It seems that Adelaide stopped and North Melbourne finished like they did against Geelong. And the Adelaide players still can't believe it. Graham Corns, I don't think, is too happy. And that look tells it all. Chris McDermott, looking at the scoreboard.
Can't believe it, Chris McDermott.
Well, they really did. If ever I've seen a game stolen, that was stolen tonight. They really did play well, the Crows. They really got in front. It was a case of catch-up football. It'll be a frustrating team to coach North Melbourne.
Coaching's frustrating, full stop, though, isn't it?
You see there a jubilant North Melbourne team, and that man on screen, Delena, a little quiet at the end, but really, he did pick up a lot of kicks early.
20 kicks all told for the night and 34 possessions with 9 marks.
Well, I see just watching Maynard coming off, he's